Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
From Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium in Collinsville, it's time for Lincoln Railer basketball. Tonight, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com are pleased to bring you this evening's contest as the Railers take on the Blue Devils from Quincy High School. Good evening, everyone. This is Jeff Benjamin, and along with Josh Comnick, we're ready to bring you all of tonight's exciting Railer action. We wish a very pleasant good evening to those joining us on 96.3 FM and around the world on WLCNonline.com. It's time to sit back and enjoy Lincoln Railer basketball. Here for the final time in Collinsville in 2015, along with Josh Comnick, Jeff Benjamin with you here in the balcony section overlooking Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium as the Railers getting ready to take on the Blue Devils from Quincy. Starting lineups being introduced for both teams. We will get to those starting lineups in just a moment. First, we want to remind you that tonight's tip-off is being brought to you by everyone at Jim Examus Ford Lincoln who wish you the best this holiday season. Stop by the dealership for new and used super sale where every new and used program vehicle is on sale. All factory rebates and special financing offers yours to keep, and there are no payments on your new Ford vehicle until March of 2016. Stop by the showroom located at 2301 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. You can view everything online at jimexamus.com 24/7. Josh, starters have been introduced for Quincy. It looks this way: 5'9" sophomore Aaron Schutz, 5'9" senior Mike Dade, 6'3" senior Jake Job, 6'4" junior Parker Bland, and 6'3" junior Garrett Gadecki. Coach Alexander going with his normal starting five of Garrett Isles, Aaron Hopp, KJ Fry, Drew Bacon, and Isaiah Bowers. So games like this, you talked about it a little bit earlier. Early on, you get a real good feeling of the want-to factor.
Yeah, and that's the thing and I think it obviously helps when you come out early in a game like this, where you get your momentum going, you get feeling good about yourself, you start to get that little spunk back in you, because today was a long day. It really was, and that's one of the things I didn't like about the new setup that they've got here, because there's a lot of teams that have to stay in a hotel. Like for the Railers, MacArthur, they were in a hotel all day today, or at the mall, or you didn't have anything to do at some, unless Coach Al was able to get a few rooms, I think, for the guys to extend the stay. But we had to be out at noon, right? So it's a long day when you get to trying to find out something to do, and when you've got 3 little kids, it's even longer. But you've got to find something to do in Collinsville around here to wake up the time. So that's a big thing I didn't like about the new switch of the tournament.
It'll be Drew Bacon and Parker Bland jumping center to get this one started. Opening tip controlled by the Railers. Lincoln will be heading to the basket nearest us here in the first half. Railers in their home white uniforms with green across the shoulders. Red lettering trimmed in green, green numerals trimmed in red. Quincy in their road blue with white lettering. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Railers. Bacon will inbound in front of the Quincy bench.
Yeah, of course, Quincy starting out in the zone. They used to play the typical 1-2-2 like the Railers. Of course, Lauren Wallace, a coach at Lincoln, and then went on to Quincy and brought that over there as well. But they play a little bit different. They spread out their wings a little bit wider than the Railers can or do.
Bowers in the near corner, brings it out top of the key, brings it near side to Isles, back to Bowers, inside to Hop, back out to Garrett, 3 on the way, up and good.
Yeah, and Garrett, be nice to see him get back in the groove. He's had to, well, when you get accustomed to having Garrett having 5 threes and then 10 the next game, you feel like he should make every one of them, and that doesn't happen. But Garrett hasn't shot it, I don't think, the way he's wanted to this week. But nice start for the Railers and nice start for Isles.
Railers up 3-0. Fade over to Job. Cross court, thrown away. Nice pressure defense, and Job wasn't there to receive the pass, and unforced error, and silly mistakes early can get you frustrated.
Well,
and we know what the Railer defense can do to frustrate you anyway.
Yeah, and then it just brings your mentality down after a long day, and it's been a long week.
Lob from Isles, and it goes over the head of Aaron Hopp, and Hoppy couldn't hang on to it. So they're going to say last touch by the Railers senior. 6:37 to go. Railers with an early 3-0 lead. Shoot. To Dade. Back to shoot. Clean catch near the timeline. Now they penetrate in a little bit more. Lob it down to the corner. Nice catch. Quickly back out. Swinging around to Dade. Dade on the right side. All the way over. 3 on the way. That's up, and that is good. That is shoot.
Yeah, nice ball movement by the Blue Devils, and the guard that I was talking about that I liked watching throughout this tournament was Dade. He does a good job of penetrating. He's your typical point guard. Doesn't worry about scoring, although he did have 20 against Althoff last night. But he does a good job of finding the shooters when he needs them and when they're open right at the right time.
2 minutes gone by in quarter number 1. Game tied at 3. KJ Fry off between the circles, now over on the left side to Isles in the wing. Not back, and the ball's tipped away, loose on the floor. Dade picks it up. Dade ahead to Job. Job goes against Fry, off the glass, good. Count it, he's fouled. First foul on the Railers, first on KJ, count the basket. That was one of the things that really hurt the Railers yesterday, Josh, is not only were the MacArthur Generals able to convert on turnovers, it wasn't we were just giving them 2, we were getting there late on fouls and giving them 3-point plays over and over.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I don't know how many kids call them and ones now, so you make the basket and you get a free throw, but a ton of them. It seemed like yesterday we gave up to Decatur MacArthur, and wanted to start Quincy already.
Down in the corner, Bacon flips it back out. Nice catch by KJ Fry. The hospitality room here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium must be out of food because Joe Ryan's popped in. Ball loose, lots of contact, and that's going to be a foul against the Railers at midcourt. Foul's going to go against Aaron Hopp. That'll be his first, team second. 5:08 to go. And that's one thing, and I know there's a lot of folks who've been here and have heard some of the broadcasts and talked about how uneven the foul count has been. But, it is something to talk about. How many times have we looked up at 6 for the Railers, 1 for the other team, 8 for the Railers, only 2 for the other team. A lot of that deals with the aggressive play as the ball's tipped away. Garrett Isles, ball loose. A foul is called.
Yeah, foul on Quincy. Yeah, you're right, but it doesn't seem like this year a lot. The Railers slap and hack a lot. Just like you said, a lot of the and-one plays that happened yesterday, and one to start, we slap down at the ball a lot. Or just like Hoppy there, slapping down at the basketball and picking up a foul, 40 feet from the basket. And anytime a ref's going to see that slap down, they're going to call a foul.
KJ Fry's 3 from the wing is no good. Rebound down to Dade for the Blue Devils. Lefty 3 on the way. That spins in and out. Fight for the rebound. Tracked down by Gadecki for Quincy. 4:25 to go. It is 6-3 Quincy with the lead. And Bland goes up. Didn't get the shot to go down. But more importantly, which seemingly has been a habit, Aaron Hopp picks up his second foul, not even halfway through quarter number one.
Again, there's a slap down. A guy's going up for a layup. Hopp's got one. He's a senior. Just keep your hands up. If he makes it, he makes it. But again, Aaron slaps down at the ball, tries to slap it away, and there's a foul. I mean, that's a foul almost every time. I would say at least 80% of the time in high school basketball, the ref's going to call it whether you hit the ball or not. And now Hopp's got 2 fouls, and the guy's going to the free throw line. So just stand there and keep your hands up and make a tough shot over your arms extended.
Is that a product of not being in good position?
Well, position and lack of size. I don't know that if he does put his hands up, the guy's going to go over the top of him. But still, that's a foul you can't give if you're a senior, and especially if it's important to the Railer team as Hopp is.
Second free throw goes down. 4 minutes to go in the first. Quincy with a 7-3 advantage. Garrett Isles got the Railers on the board with an early 3. It's been Quincy since then.
Man, we're having a lot of trouble with this zone too. We cannot get the ball inside the Hop. They've almost, one of their back guys on their 1-2-2 comes up and almost mans up on Hop when he steps into the middle. So the Railers have got to find a way to get somebody in the ball in the middle.
Isaiah Bowers for 3. That's off the right side. No good. Rebound to Gadecki for Quincy. Shoot for Quincy across the timeline. Watch by Bowers. We see Bryson Kirby ready to check in a moment. Wild play. Nice catch by Bland. Ball loose. Picked up by Aaron Hopp. Railers with the steal. Hopp weaving in and out of traffic. Now hands to Fry. Railers will reset. Hopp in the lane. Bounces over to Garrett Isles. Wing 3 on the way. Left it short. Ball on the ground. Picked up. And that's going to be picked up by Quincy's Cameron Gay. 3:10 to go. Still 7-3 Quincy here in the first quarter.
Nice crowd here, but it's a quiet crowd.
How about a couple threes to get the Railer Nation going?
That'd be nice. I see KJ step up and drill one. Maybe get it over to Isles for another one.
Shoot for 3. That's long. Rebound on the floor is going to be tracked down. Nope, it's going to bounce out of bounds. 2:48 to go. Railers trail 7-3. Josh, one thing we were talking about on Facebook, I know there was a post on the We Are Railer Nation talking an awful lot about all the history between Lincoln and Quincy and all the battles that they've had. So if you get a chance, folks want to take a look at that because some historic games have gone on between the Railers and the Blue Devils.
Sure.
In small gyms, in loud gyms.
Yeah, there's a lot of over in Champaign and maybe in the Armory or something like that. I just hearing things from what people talk. But yeah, a long tradition in history for both teams.
Over to Bryson Kirby on the near side. Isaiah into Hopp in the lane, kicks back out. They swing it quickly to Isles. 2:15 to go. Still 7-3. They tried to kick it over to Isles. Garrett tracks it down in the corner. Now he's stuck. Hopp with a shot fake. 3 Blue Devils around him, and one of them is going to be whistled for the foul. Foul will be whistled on Dade. That'll be his first. Second on the Blue Devils. Drew Bacon will head to the bench. David Biggs in for the Railers. 2:08 to go. We've been stuck on 7-3 for quite a while.
Yeah, Railers and really haven't had a good look. But a couple of the one Isles made, he had another good look at it, but couldn't get it to go. But Quincy plays a nice, really spread out zone, and they're very active and very long on the perimeter.
Tipped out of bounds. Another good play by Quincy. And Josh, one of the things I've seen early on is when the Railers are making their passes tonight, they're planting their foot and they're reaching back to catch it. They're not going to get the pass. As Hopp drives the lane, didn't get it to go down. And I believe Hopp just picked up his third on a reach, trying to get a rebound. And, boy, you got to believe now that Hopp's going to be headed to the bench. Nolan Hullinger into the contest for the Railers. 1:47 to go. And, again, a silly reach foul.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the other side of the court, and Hopp's done that a few times here lately in this tournament, especially just fouls that are a lot of reaching fouls or over the back fouls or stuff that he cannot do. He's got to he's got to know by now as a senior and starter last year on the team that this team needs him in there for a number of different reasons. And him sitting by Coach Al is not the place we need him.
1:24 to ago in the first quarter. Lincoln down 7-3. So now talk about the importance defensively. You have Nolan Hollinger and David Biggs in the back of this Railer zone. So three is fired up and good. That is Jake Jobe for three.
Yeah, defense and rebounding, and who's going to play the middle now for the Railer offense in the, against their pressure and against their zone. So Railers have a number of things going bad their way right now.
Bryson Kirby with a three, shot over the rim. Biggs tried to grab the rebound, but it's tipped away. We're under a minute. Quincy with a 10-3 lead. Josh, again, a recurring theme that we've had so far this year, scoring drought.
Yeah, again, 3 points, and that was the first three of the game. I mean, that was the first possession. The Railers got a three from Isles, and that's all the scoring so far for the Railers.
Down to 30 seconds to go. Jobe, leading scorer in the contest. He has 6. Dade, back to Jobe as they play catch near the timeline. This one for third place here in Collinsville. Railers looking for their 10th win on the season.
Look for some sort of screen coming to the lefty, 31, the shooter.
There he is, three on the way. That's up and good. Joe for three makes it 13-3. Garrett at half court tosses it up on the way. Off, no good. Good start, not a good finish at the end of one. Quincy 13, Lincoln 3. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Railer Basketball brought to you by Schneider Chiropractic Center, St. Clair's Manor, and the Lincoln Park District as we begin quarter number 2 from Collinsville. Along with Josh Comnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Quincy basketball and a 10-point advantage already over the Railers, 13-3. Most of that on the shooting of Jake Jobe. He has 9 for Quincy. In the last 2, he's hit from long distance. And right now the Railers do not have an answer for the tall lefty as he's got it again. He's going to drive baseline. Pull-up jumper on the way. Spun off, no good. Rebound, nice job by Kirby.
Yeah, nice pull-up jump shot there, too, by Jobe. He's shown everything so far. Really, it was just the threes, and now that little pull-up on the baseline from about 15, and looked good, just rimmed out for him. But good job by Kirby for the Railers getting there and getting the rebound. But we've got to find some offensive. We've got to find some guys in the perimeter that are going to penetrate.
On the floor for the Railers, you've got KJ Fry, Garrett Isles, Isaiah Bowers, Bryson Kirby, and Nolan Hollinger. Aaron Hopp on the bench with 3 fouls. Bowers turns from 14. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Jobe the rebound for Quincy.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. We got it in the middle, and Isaiah missed about a 15-footer. But we've got to have guys that can get to the basket a little bit more, where Isaiah, in the last couple games, has been putting his head down and getting to the hoop. We're struggling with our shooting right now. We've got to find some easy baskets.
13-3, Quincy the lead, 6:40 to go. Underneath, Gadecki with the catch, the left-handed push shot, going to be no good. Ball loose on the floor. Kirby's down there, Gadecki's down there. Alternating possession on the held ball will go back to the Railers. So nice hustle by Bryson jumping in and forcing the tie-up.
Well, we get a stop on that end, Jeff, but right now the Railers struggling to find ways to score. The threes aren't going down, and frankly, they're not getting open. Quincy has pushed us off the three-point line quite a ways. That we're standing at 22 feet instead of right on the line, which of course you're a lot better shooter right on the line. And right now, our Railers got to get some momentum going to the basket, maybe try and get into Bowers and let him go to work.
Garrett's three from near the top of the key is off the side, no good. Rebound down to the Blue Devils. 6 minutes to go, 13-3, still the 10-point advantage for Quincy. Shoot on the right side. Dade's going to drive baseline, kick back out to Jobe. Jobe pulls up another lefty three, and that's good again.
Yeah, and that was credit there for Mike Dade, who drove baseline, and we've struggled through this tournament to cut the baseline off. Bowers gives that baseline now, and they give a little penetration, and everybody sinks in, and you kick it out to Jobe, and he knocks down another three.
He has scored the last 9 for Quincy, and another turnover by the Railers. They lose it on the baseline, and it's Quincy headed the other way, up 16-3 in the lane, over the front of the rim, up and good. The little jump hook is Gadecki. One of those runs the Railers have been giving up this year. This one so far at 18 in a row. 5:10 to go, first half. Try to Hollinger, inside to Bowers, kicks it back out. Bryson, corner three. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Garrett tries to grab the rebound, but is tipped out ahead to Quincy. Dade, back to shoot. Now back to Dade. Right wing three. That's in and out, no good. Two Blue Devils there for the rebound. Gadecki comes down with it. Kick back out to shoot, top of the key. Over to Joe. Joe, pull up from 17. Left it short. Rebound. Hollinger picks it up for the Railers. Need something on this end with 4:35 to go in the first half. Anything.
Yeah. Find a way to get an easy basket. Get it to Bowers. Have him go to the hoop. Something. We've got to get the ball going toward the hoop here.
KJ three. That's going to be no good. Rebound by Dade. Head quickly. Tips back to Joe. Joe over to Dade. Shoot on the right side. Hollinger did a nice job. Thought he did, trying to cut off the baseline. Instead, no one's going to be whistled for the foul. His first, fifth on the team. Railer basketball brought to you this year by Lincoln Printers, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, and Bright Idea Screen Printing. Drew Bacon will check in for the Railers, Josh. 4:10 to go. Still an 18-3 advantage for Quincy.
Yeah, first possession of the game the Railers scored. Have yet to score since. I mean, 3 points here, and you know, it's been tough sledding. Right now the shots aren't falling, and it stinks when Hop is not in there at the time.
Garrett Isles with a hand check out front, his first, sixth on the team. Halfway through quarter number 2 already. Lincoln with an 18-3 deficit. Mainly thanks to that guy right there, Jake Jones.
Yeah, he's been hot.
3 senior. Ball tipped away. Bowers down the lane. Finger roll layup is good. Quickly down court, and it's thrown away. Good.
Well, maybe that's a little spark here. Isaiah gets up and gives the guys, the Railer faithful, gives a little clap, and now you know, maybe that gives us a little spark here. 2 points there for Bowers, makes it 18-5 with 3:40 left here in the first half, and Railers got to get back. You know, if you can cut this thing within 8 or 6, would be nice by halftime.
Miles to Fry. Over to Kirby, back to Garrett. Garrett a long three. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Quincy, and a reach-in foul whistled on the Railers. 5'9" senior Carson Gay with the rebound. Garrett's second, seventh on the team. So he will head to the line shooting 1 and bonus. 18-5, 3:18 to go. Is there any circumstance you see, Josh, where you bring Hop in before halftime?
Oh, well, I don't know. He's done some stuff that a senior shouldn't be doing. So if you're coach, I don't know if you can put a whole lot of trust in him right now. Just his his confidence in him. I just don't know if you can, because he's shown where he's just picked up some fouls he shouldn't be. Long ways away from the basket, reaching fouls, and anytime he picks up, of course, if he picked up his fourth, he's done till at least the fourth quarter.
Isaiah after a foul on Quincy. 18-5. Railers with the basketball. 3 minutes to go. Miles at the top of the key, bounces near corner to Bryson Kirby. Moves to Isaiah. Isaiah makes a move, has it knocked away from behind, but Isaiah will go to the line, and he'll be shooting 2. And I guess we need to see the Isaiah we saw yesterday.
Yeah, I think whenever he catches the basketball at the free throw line, he should look and go to the basket every single time. He caught it there on the reversal before and didn't even turn and face. We always tell our guys, if you're going to catch at the free throw line, at least turn and face. Make that offense think you're going to go to the basket. Well, he didn't do it on the first time. Then the next time he got it, he turned and went to the hoop. So he's got to continue to get to the basket, because right now he's our only scoring option.
Isaiah makes the first and makes the second. 4 in a row for Isaiah, makes it 18-7. Railers have cut it to 11. 2:45 to go in the first half. Shoot near the timeline, back over to Gay. Gadecki in the corner. Shoot looks to make a move against Kirby, now to Joe.
was deep, too.
2:18 to go, 21-7, and Job's going to be whistled for his first foul, 5th on Quincy. And Josh, the only thing I can think of is when you watch him play and shoot, the first thing that comes to mind, he's smooth.
Yeah, you're right. Nice jump shot, and it's not a set shot at all. He gets up pretty nice from 3, even from that one was probably 22, 23 feet away, and he gets up nice. It helps. He's already 6'4" with a nice wingspan, and left-handed too. So yeah, it looks pretty. Looks even better when it goes in for Quincy.
Approaching the 2-minute mark, Railers down 21-7. Isles tries to bring the Railers closer. Kirby with the rebound, kicked it over to Cameron Gay. Quincy heading the other way. Shoot. Gets it back. Corner 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound to Bacon. Bowers quickly. Garrett. Fry. Corner 3. Got it.
Yeah. Fry, nice reversal. Went from Bowers to Isles to Fry, and there we're just kind of cutting it in here. 11 points now, 21-10, a minute 20 left here in the first half. Like I said, if you can get this round 8, it would be a nice deficit you can come back from.
Shoot, spins on Kirby. Now hands back. Working inside now, back to Gay. Over in the corner to Job. Yeah, he's going to shoot it, and he's going to make it. Inside, Isaiah with the move off the back of the rim. No good. Job the rebound. I've got Job for 18 already here in the first half with 50 seconds to go. 24-10 Quincy.
All threes.
45 seconds to go. Now does Quincy hold for 1? Reminder that Railer Basketball is brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, Headline Salon LLC, and Rao Incorporated. Like Quincy's content to go in up at least 14 at half here, 24-10.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be, and you're probably going to run some sort of a play for Job, and have all the Railers running to him, and they can fire it right into the block, a little bit like East St. Louis was doing when Roberson was on fire against the Railers. So we'll see what kind of play they have drawn up here.
Thrown away into the hands of Drew Bacon, so the Railers with a chance to draw a little bit closer as we head to intermission. Down to 6 seconds. We're down to 5. Over to Bowers. 3. Isaiah, top of the key, fadeaway 3 on the way, and he got it. Isaiah's 3 at the buzzer from the top of the key brings the Railers within 11. Halftime score, Quincy 24, Lincoln 13. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic.